Assalamualaikum everyone, this is Ayesha from CxO Global Forum, a knowledge sharing platform for all the C levels across Pakistan and around the globe. Every time we're having some very interesting guests with us today as well. We have Mr. Amir Siddiqui with us, who is cybersecurity consultant at Oman Airports. Assalamualaikum sir, how are you?
Walaikum assalam, Aisha. Thank you so much. And I'm good, Alhamdulillah. How are you?
I'm good too, sir. How was your day, sir, so far? It's 4 p.m. in Pakistan now.
Yeah, it's 4 p.m. in Pakistan. It's 3 p.m. here. Thursday is usually weekend here. So it's party time for,
Okay,
office
so
workers there.
right, so you must be
Mm.
having Friday and Saturday off, right?
Yeah.
That's how
Sundays
it
work.
works.
Yeah.
Okay. So starting off with this discussion, firstly, I would want you to please let our audience know who basically Mr. Amir Siddiqui is.
Assalamu alaikum all, whoever is listening there. My name is Amir Siddiqui, and I am in this banking industry and technology industry in Pakistan since last 20 years. And in this 20 years, I've been working with, usually banks in Pakistan, Dubai Islamic Bank, Standard Chartered Bank, National Bank, Samba, and my last assignment in Pakistan was with the U Microfinance Bank. I have worked in the capacity of Head of Information Security and CxO, Chief Information Security Officer. Head of Information Security, I was in Dubai Islamic Bank. That was my first executive role. Then I went to National Bank. Then I went to Saudi Arabia. I served there for around a year and a half, and then I came back and joined Samba as a CISO, and then I moved to U Microfinance Bank in Islamabad as a Chief Information Security Officer there. So I'm here in Muscat and working as cybersecurity consultant at Oman Airports. Yeah, that's my journey. I have few certifications related to information security like CISM, ISMS lead auditor, CEH, and usually last of my nearly 12 years, 12 13 years, I've been working at the C level of cybersecurity.
Right. Okay. So, sir, related to this cybersecurity, I would want to ask what basically inspired you to, pursue a career in cybersecurity, and how did started off with this field?
Yeah, I joined this industry at the very early stage. Um, I started my career as a web developer with the Standard Chartered Bank. Usually, Standard Chartered Bank don't do the development. We were part of Union Bank that was then merged with Standard Chartered, so we were part of Union Bank team.
Right.
So at that time, we were uh, web developers. We used to make web application for our business in the in the Union Bank. So while doing programming and coding, I used to see that there are certain gaps. There are certain checks which needs to be there in order to protect the applications. It's like you're only pasting a URL in the web address bar, and you can easily access the content of the page. You can just change queries in input fields. You can enter certain values, and you can exploit the databases and all that. So these things, these challenges, um, you know uh, it created a sort of curiosity in me that it should be protected, and why these protections are not there. So then I started to learn about ISO 27001, the CEH curriculum. At that very time in 2007, 2008, there was CEH 6.1 version. So
Mm-hmm.
I did a lot of self study on that, and then later I moved towards professional courses. On the professional side as well, in 2007 there was a state bank circular uh, to which asked banks to make information security, IT security policy for the banks. So my management asked to do that, and I developed a short, nice and short policy because most of the people don't have cybersecurity or information security awareness at that time.
Right.
So there I made the policy that I was given this role of information security. And then, as the time passes, there were like cybersecurity challenges every day. Banks were moving from online banking to internet banking, mobile banking.
Right.
Then the time of Android came, then mobile apps came in, and then these days we are talking about digital banking and all that. So
Definitely.
the understanding of cybersecurity at this time is a lot more mature than at when we started. So these are the sort of inspirational things.
Right, right. Okay. So I would want to ask, how did you develop the necessary skills, that helped you to become a successful cybersecurity consultant?
Well, like I said before, that at that time there was no exact guidelines. When I started the career, there was only CISA certification there. Not only CISA, but there were like two, three certifications there. But CISA was the one that I started to learn about the IT security and what is the IT SM thing, IT service management. What is ISO 27000? And one
Mm-hmm.
is what is ISO 20,000 is. And from there I just uh, created a few knowledge base from there. And then I asked one of the leaders at that time who were working in like IT audit field. Most of them were with the big four firms. So they then mentored us to what to do, what to learn, and then we started this. The basic thing that I learned was ISO 27001. I started from there. Then I learned about
Right.
ethical hacking. Then I learned about what is infrastructure security, what is the role of key executives in
Mhm.
cybersecurity, then on and on.
Okay, right. So I would want to know some of the biggest challenges that you faced in your journey and how did you overcome them?
Well, one of the biggest challenge was to create awareness uh, amongst the management and employees of the organization, the importance of cybersecurity.
Right,
We don't like people who used to create barricades for us. We don't like people who stop us for doing things that makes our life easy. For instance, like breaking a signal. Nobody likes that, red light. If they see a green light, they're happy. They're okay. Oh, I got that green signal today. Uh, but uh, the red signal is for your safety. And what's the role of information security and cybersecurity guys? That they create these red, green, yellow signals, and we know where we have to light red. We know where we have to light yellow and green. So uh, the biggest challenges from the employee's perspective, that cybersecurity is not uh, open-heartedly accepted. Whatever the controls we create, whatever the on the basis of incident we use to investigate people about what happened. So we are not taking that much positively. And secondly, about the management, that management should understand our goals. Management should understand our key objectives. What I say is the KPIs. Management should understand. Management does not mean only my manager or the executive who is sitting on me. I mean the
right,
entire organizational management, because they have to drive that knowledge in their own departments. So
definitely.
for us, if the management is enforcing those guidelines in their own departments and in their own areas, which becomes a very great help. And mostly, some of the people cooperate, some of the people don't cooperate. They have their own KPIs to meet, and for their own KPIs, they want to override our KPIs, and
Right.
the situation gets clumsy. Yeah.
Okay. So one of the most important discussion, I mean, the question to be discussed here, uh, like this IT field is it's changing very rapidly. So how do you stay updated on the constantly evolving cybersecurity's landscape? I would ask.
Well, in this time, in this age, uh, the one who is well aware about the global changing scenarios and the situations and the technologies is in the field. Otherwise, if you're not aware of what's happening, uh, you are out of that field at that very moment. So what I used to do is I used to follow a lot of news websites. I used to
Mm-hmm.
follow. I used to read a lot of articles from mostly from sources like Isaka and IC Square, and there are also some magazines, online magazines,
Right.
uh, which post a lot of information and a lot of news about what are the things happening there. And in the field of information technology and cybersecurity, you continuously have to learn and unlearn. There were
Right.
practices which were created, which were taken as secure at the time before, but now they are not secure. So we have to unlearn them and learn
Definitely
new
right.
technologies, and we have to accept the change. If you are not accepting the change that is occurring around us, we cannot remain updated. So
Definitely.
I used to follow like these newspapers, used to visit seminars, uh, be part of panel discussions where I can give my own thoughts and learn from others as well. And that makes us sometime. Sometimes I used to say that okay, whatever I have been thinking was wrong. This is the correct thing. So we have to be open about it. We have to accept that what I was thinking was wrong. This is the right way.
Right. Okay. So there must be many achievements in your career so far, but I would want to ask that one professional achievement which you would want to mention here.
Well, one of the biggest thing is like the last organization that I served in U Microfinance Bank. When I started with the organization, they were very very basic. The SIEM was even deployed by me, and
Mhm.
and the third party who was working with us. So I got few boys who were very raw in the field and they don't know much about it. So, mashallah, they performed very well throughout my journey there. And by the time I left, these those boys are like worth of millions, which makes me happy to see that I have provided some professional growth to a lot of people. And from the organizational perspective, from where I told where we started. And when I left the organization, it was PCI certified, it was ISO certified, and security was working at its best. So that I presume that it is like one of the biggest achievement that I
Definitely.
established cybersecurity, information security department from the scratch, and left it at the very prepared and very best of its own version.
Definitely right. Okay. So, sir, I would want to ask, how do you maintain your personal life along with your professional life, being a security consultant?
Then this should not be a question to a cybersecurity guy or a CxO who has led cybersecurity. Honestly, personal lives affect a lot. Um, Cybersecurity is like a duty of a doctor. So
Definitely
if
right.
there's an emergency case, doctor has to rush to the hospital and save lives. Similarly, we have whenever there's an emergency, be a night, be a morning, be an off day, be a holiday, and if there is an emergency call, we have to run. And honestly, I don't remember taking offs on any uh, public holidays like 14th August, like 23rd
Mhm.
March. because a lot of attack used to happen from across the border on these days, and we have to sit and we have to guide people, and we have to work as a normal day to make sure that organization is there protected, and no bad event can be occurred. So it's very simple that I can say, okay, I am a CX, and I can sit home and my team should work. But we have to lead by example. So we have to be there. We have to
Right.
mentor them, we have to guide them. If something bad happens, because the scalability of event you cannot imagine in cybersecurity.
Right.
So personal life badly affects. It's not a
Definitely.
negative. Yeah, it's like, okay, we enjoy that, because during that whole nights or days we spend in the holidays and weekends, we also learn a lot, and we also get a lot of appreciation from the management as well, and appreciation from business teams as well, that we are there every time to protect them. But definitely there is a cost of it, and the cost is your personal life gets affected a lot.
Definitely
So
right. Good.
it's the useless question for cybersecurity guys. They cannot balance.
Right. Okay. So, sir, I would want you to please give the audience one advice to the people, especially who are looking to, build their career in cybersecurity or who want to move towards cybersecurity in their coming future.
Well, the most of the people I have seen, they come directly towards the cybersecurity domain without
Mhm.
spending much time on the actual field, like development, like system administration, like database management. So they skip all these and they come directly towards security side. For what happened usually with those people, that I'm not encouraging to come directly towards this field, but if you will spend some time in these respective fields, you will learn the inside of it. Like you will learn the inside of networks, you will learn the inside of Windows, how it works, what are the what are the basic services of a server, and how they work and how they interact with each other, like how servers are working with network, how network is working with the databases. If
Right.
they learn these concepts, it will make their life easy in cybersecurity. But uh, rest, if they are coming directly towards cybersecurity, then they must invest time with the technology guys, sit with them, try to learn from them, not become like an invigilator or police with them. Try to learn
Mhm.
with them. And definitely, if cybersecurity guy is sitting next to you and he's asking that, okay, teach me these things. So the guy who is he will not cooperate. Definitely, that's an understanding. That why he will tell a lot of things to you, and then you will become his. You will take points out of it.
Right.
So there's a kind of a mix behavior from the team. So it's better to become part of the team, work there, spend some time, 4 or 5 years, and then polish yourself with the certifications, and then join cybersecurity team. It will help you a lot in the progression. Like if you
Right.
invest this time, and then you will find yourself moving quite smoothly towards the CX levels or the head
Mhm.
position levels. And for all the professionals, my one basic tip is that work hard. There's nothing in the world that can beat hard working, and continuously evolve yourself, take challenges, don't sit in
Right.
comfort, and try to become the better version of yourself every time. So if you think that you are the better version of all around you, you may be wrong. So find what the best can come out of you and work towards it.
Right. Thank you for these advices, sir. Lastly, how would you describe your experience with CxO Global Forum?
Yeah, mashallah. Uh, Kamal Bhai, he's a very good friend, and he used to push me a lot to come towards this forum. But unfortunately, I missed just because of the work pressure and things I told. I usually used to miss his advice, and I used to miss what he used to guide me. So fortunately, this year I thought, okay, I'll go for it, and I joined. And when there was a message on your WhatsApp group about me joining the CxO, so the first comment was from him. Finally, so
Mhm.
I know his work. I know how hardworking he is. I know his journey, how he has worked hard so much. And technically saying, he's one of my inspirations as well, that I've seen him working hard and seen him becoming something that he is, mashallah, today. So uh, alhamdulillah, it's all good, and inshallah it will be much better in the coming times.
Definitely. Right. Okay. So done with the short interaction here, sir. Thank you so much for your
Thank you so
time.
much, Aisha,
I
for your
hope
time.
that the people I hope that the people who are watching us would, learn from you as much as possible. And once again, thank you for pulling out time for this discussion.
No way, no worries. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Aisha. On behalf of entire CxO Pakistan, I would like to thank you all.
Thank you, sir. Take care.